Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. I'm so glad you're here. This is going to be your new moon reading for June 20th. All right, so if you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa, and I do my zodiac readings based on the new moon energy and the full moon energy rather than dates. So the new moon that we're looking at for June 20th, the new moon is about the beginning of the cycle, but it's also the end of the previous cycle. So something that, you know, it's time to let go of may come up here. So we'll take a look at that. So we're going to do 9 cards, 3 cards for what your kind of energy is kind of right now or leading up to the new moon or just like kind of around the new moon. And then we're going to look at 3 cards for what intentions you could be looking at, what you might be wanting to put out there to start the cycle. And then we're going to do 3 cards of advice at the end. All right. Oh, already. Okay. Ooh, I haven't gotten that card in a while. All right, we had a jumper. Okay. The star and strength. Okay, we're starting off with 3 major cards. So first of all, I want to say that this is something that is not just to do with your day-to-day. This is not like just some dramatic stuff. Like this isn't just some like, you know, nonsense, day-to-day BS, right? This is something that is more on a soul level. This is we're dealing with possibly like a shift in your reality, okay? Like something major, okay? From the majors. So we have the Chariot, the Star, and Strength, okay? I really feel like now I want to get some more cards. I want to clarify these. Here's the Chariot. The Chariot is really about overcoming something. Could represent some travel. We have the Star, which is hope, and then we have the Strength, which this is also we also have Cancer, Aquarius, and Leo. Is that Aquarius? I can't remember which sign the star represents. Okay, that happens a lot. I'm not really like a super astrology person. I know my basics, but the Chariot, the Star, and the Strength. So I really feel like this is about you kind of overcoming something, looking towards some hope here, but being gentle with yourself. Like I feel like there's something going on here, and I would like to grab another deck for clarifying before I move on. And this is the closest deck to me right now. Actually, there's like a bunch right there, but they're all hard to get to because I have books in front of them. But we have Dark Mansion that we're going to clarify with. Okay, so why is this Chariot here? We have the 10 of Cups. Okay, and why is the Star here? You're getting some bonus cards. The Star is here. 7 of Wands. Okay. And then why is the Strength card here? Another 10. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So remember how I said this is something kind of more major, like shifting your reality kind of stuff. We have the 2 10s come up as clarifiers. These 10s, let's see what? Yeah. These 10s are the end of a cycle. So I feel like overcoming something with this hope and this kind of like gentle strength is really like this came out for the Star. This is kind of like really like defending yourself, and we have these 2 like super happy cards on the other side, but they're also like, you know, completing a cycle. Like there's something that's been completed here. You've overcome something, and you have this energy surrounding some kind of, not really conflict, but like, again, like I feel like this could be overcoming as well. Being overcome, being overtaken. Like it's 6 against 1 there. Okay, so it could be like maybe you felt like you were being overtaken, but there's this hope and the strength there as well. So I feel like there's definitely something that you're working toward overcoming, or that you have recently overcome, that's kind of leaving you with some hope. Okay, but there's still like that 7 of Wands is I feel like there's still some work to be done there. Okay, let's get these 3 cards for intentions for Sagittarius for the new moon, please. Knight of Wands, he's coming out a lot. The High Priestess also coming out a lot, another major. And the Three of Cups also coming out a lot lately. Okay, so for intentions, I feel like there's, you know, the High Priestess and her intuition. But they also kind of, oh, these two came out together for someone and I can't remember who. Well, what sign? For the intentions, I feel like there's something coming in and you kind of feel it already. I feel like there's something in the air is what I heard. There's something in the air. Like you are noticing a change in the direction of the wind kind of situation. Like there's something that you couldn't really pinpoint. But something feels different. Something feels off. So I feel like the intention here is to allow stuff to come in, you know, just having that intention of, you know, I'm going to allow things to come my way. I'm going to allow happiness and celebration. I'm going to allow, you know, new people or new situations. But yeah, I feel like this is a lot about allowing, possibly with whatever it was that you either are overcoming or have recently overcome. You kind of been, oh, okay. Powerless is the word that came up. Right? 6 against 1, feeling overpowered. Yeah, like feeling powerless. Like there's, you know, it's 1 against 6 here. You kind of feel a little powerless. You have 1 weapon and there are 6 coming at you. Whatever has left you kind of feeling powerless, you have that strength there as well. So it's kind of about feeling powerful, like having the intention that like I am on top of my shit. Maybe check out Scorpio's video as well, because there was some good messages about kind of like taking back your power there, I believe. But yeah, I feel like that's a very good intention for you to be working with right now, having either recently overcome something or trying to work towards overcoming something. It's really about, you know, standing in your own power. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's really about standing in your own power and giving yourself something to celebrate. And it really could, if you're just taking this very literal and kind of like textbook, somebody coming in, somebody very passionate, somebody who just kind of wants to party hardy with you, having these 2 cards together could just, you know, this is like an orgy situation, okay? But yeah, like it very literally quite could be just like being in your power and being like, you know, like, all right, let's have some fun here. I'm recently overcome this whatever situation, and now it's time for me to you know, be in charge of myself. And you know, maybe I'm okay with, what do we call it in that one group, the inappropriate tarot group? I'm not gonna say the name of it because I don't know, but this is the Knight of Dick Sticks. This is coming in hot and heavy. Okay, it could just be you saying, you know what, it's okay for me to accept this. Okay, I can allow this into my life because, you know, I'm a grown-ass woman and I can, or a grown-ass man, and I can do whatever I want. And I can be okay with that because I feel like after what I've overcome, I can handle it. I can handle it. And like, I feel like that, you know, if that feels like a stretch for you, like if it feels kind of almost like you're faking it, like you don't really feel that way, but you're going to say it, you know, kind of fake it till you make it. It's definitely something that you could, you know, draw from the new moon energy and put that as an intention, plant that seed and tend to it and, you know, like water it. And, you know, with it, like this water energy here, water that seed and watch it grow, okay, into possibly like, you know, the Knight of Sticks or Wands. But yeah, I feel like that's, you know, overcoming whatever this situation is that where you felt a little bit overpowered. It's time to take your power back. Okay, advice for Sagittarius, please. Advice for Sagittarius. Okay. Do we have any other 3s out there? No. Oh, we do have another 3 out there. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing one more shuffle, but I was told to. Okay. Okay. Hear me out. Advice. We have the 3 of Swords. Okay. And that comes just after this 3 of Cups from the intention. So we have that other 3 out there. We don't have 3 3s, so I'm not going to say what the 3s usually mean because I don't feel like I'm really not feeling that here. Or maybe I am. There could maybe just maybe a little bit of a third party situation, but not really. Okay. I don't feel like it is, but it very well could be what you had to overcome. Okay. We have this is my inspiration card. This is a spirit literally handing you something, to passing the torch to you, if you will. Then we have the 7 of Cups, which is like, you know, decisions. You know, you gotta make a decision. You're feeling overwhelmed, possibly by your over emotions. Okay, that was a slip up. But yeah, I've been saying over a lot, so maybe that's why. But if you're feeling over emotional, it would be completely understandable. The new moon is in Cancer sign. We have the Mercury retrograde through Cancer. You know, we have all these retrogrades. It very well could be that you're feeling over, what did I say? Whatever I said before about making decisions. But like, it's kind of like, you know, you're overwhelmed with the amount of options that you're getting. Okay. So this is this opportunity. Okay. The aces are all about starting something new. There's an opportunity here. So as for advice, it's kind of overcoming that, if there was some kind of heartbreak that happened here, if there's something that, like I said earlier, something just didn't feel right, it's time to move on to something new here. Okay. But weigh your options. Make sure that, okay, hold on. Okay, so make sure that you are fully looking into what your options are here. Don't jump into anything. Okay, so like earlier I said, you know, own your power. You can do what you want. You know, if the Knight of Sticks wants to come in and have a party with you. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I just heard, but if that happens, make sure that you know what you're getting into. Okay, if there are multiple options and you're just feeling like if you're just feeling like there's just too much going on at once, it's okay. It's okay to say no to everything. But like I said, you're owning your power. You know, you're kind of stepping into that after having overcome something that seems like it may have been like a kind of difficult situation where you're kind of no mud lotus. That doesn't really relate, but it means something for someone, so I'm gonna say it. No mud, no lotus. Okay, so this is you blooming from maybe a kind of a shit situation. Okay, this is never really a fun card, except for in that deck where it actually is not as bad. At least that's what I get from it. But with that, I really feel like you've already overcome, or you're working on overcoming something. Allow spirit to help you. Okay, if you are not really super into like talking to your spirit guides or whatever, it may be a time to just be like, okay, like I keep hearing about spirit guides, so if you're there, show me a sign of, you know, what my next step should be, or whatever. I always, when I tell people, you know, to look for signs, ask for a specific sign. Ask for something specific. I asked for a sign on something very recently, and I said, hey, if I should be doing this, show me 2 rabbits in the next 24 hours. I saw 3 rabbits in the next 24 hours. Just saying. The more specific you are, the more likely you are to see whatever the sign is that they're trying to show you, okay? But I really feel like asking spirit to help you make an informed decision, because, you know, there's good stuff in there, and you know, there's that sneaky snake that could be in there. But I feel like, you know, watch out for those, watch out for the snake in the grass. Okay. But, you know, you can ask Spirit for some guidance there. And that card is directly beneath the High Priestess. So I really feel like that's kind of stacking layers for your own connection. Okay. Connecting to Spirit, connecting to yourself in general. But yeah, so make informed decisions, harness that energy, make sure, you know, like if your intuition is telling you something is off, it's off. If something is, you know, if somebody wants to offer you something and you want to take it, it's okay to take it. There is definitely something new on the horizon here. So just kind of like, I really feel like being aware of signs that you may see and listening to them. Okay, so that's what I have for you for your new moon energy. I will talk to you again in a couple of weeks when we look at your full moon. And thank you as always for watching, and have a blessed day.